Maxwell House Coffee presents Good News of 1939. The makers of Maxwell House Coffee welcome you to another hour of entertainment brought to you from the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer studios in Hollywood. Tonight our program features Lionel Barrymore, Ayres, Eleanor Powell, Allan Jones, and Fanny Brice and Hanley Stafford, Frank Morgan, Francis Wallace, famed football authority, and Meredith Willson and his orchestra. And here's your host for the evening, Robert Young.
Thank you, Ted. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have a big program for you tonight, and we couldn't think of a better way to start it off than to hear Meredith Willson's bright new arrangement, When the Circus Came to Town.
All the clowns were tumbling down. The tiger roared, the lion looked bored, and the man in back yelled, peanuts, lemonade, popcorn, crackers, and variety, each and every crack. Oh, the monkey got away, grabbed a man by his toupee. The old folks smiled, the kids went wild, and the man in back yelled, peanuts, lemonade, popcorn, crackers, and variety, each and every crack. The acrobats gave us a fright. You closed your eyes and held me tight. When someone laughed, we turned to see. The crowd was laughing at you and me, but we didn't even care when they all began to stare. We hugged and squeezed, the elephant sneezed, and the man in back yelled, peanuts, lemonade, popcorn, crackers, and variety in each and every crack.
Hey, Rube! Run for your life! The tiger's loose! The big baboon has cooked our goose. Look out! He's let the tiger loose!
Now the tiger's in his cage, but the rag is still the rage. He's in his place with a smile on his face, while the man in back yells, peanuts, lemonade, and popcorn, crackers, and fries in each and every crack. When the circus came to town.
Ah, that was certainly good, Meredith. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce a handsome leading man, a fine actor, a good friend of mine, and one of the greatest singers that the screen has ever known.
Just a minute, Bob.
What's the matter, Frank? What's the matter?
I can't sing tonight. Me. Reggie Tom and oh, no, I can't.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
But what makes you think I'm talking about you?
Well, as the French say, je pense d'un je sois. Well, that doesn't fit, but it's good.
Listen, loudmouth, I'm in stables.
Oh, working a partner on the program, eh? You stable are shrewd finaglers.
Well, there's no finagling about it. Allan and I will be great on this program. Together we'll give it a certain air.
Certainly. Yes. I knew there was something. Yes, in the wind.
Yeah.
Well, can I help it if I get the laugh ahead? Yes. Well, while I'm on the subject, Young, you can expect a letter from my attorneys in the morning. Had I not patronized your noisome stables, I would be able to sing this evening.
What are you talking about?
Well, I rented one of your animals this afternoon. After riding him for less than 15 minutes, he collapsed.
One of my horses?
Yes.
What did you do?
Well, fortunately, my early days as a veterinary surgeon in Poughkeepsie...
Veterinary surgeon?
Yes, well, don't act so surprised, Young. When a man has spent his boyhood on a farm, he learns to be a little of everything.
Yeah.
At the time, the horse was seized with this spasm, which I recognized instantly as gallipophobia, horse cirrhosis. We were all alone together on a wooded hilltop just outside of the city limits.
Yes.
Luckily, there was plenty of dogwood close at hand.
Dogwood?
Yes, well, if it's good for dogs, it's good for horses. I quickly pulverized it into 4-ounce pellet, and using a hollow reed as a blowpipe, I prepared to project it down the animal's gullet.
Why, listen, Frank, dogwood is the nastiest tasting stuff in the world.
Yes.
You were going to give that sick horse 4 ounces of it?
The standard cure for the complaint. I inserted the pill in one end of the pipe, placed it between the animal's teeth, took a deep breath, and prepared to blow. It was awful.
What happened?
Well, the horse blew first. Well, that's why I can't sing now. You'll have to call me later. So long.
Yeah, so long. Oh, well. Friends of Maxwell House, here's the man I was talking about in the first place. Allan Jones. This is a song that identified with his screen career. Go to it, partner.
I have an ear for music and I have an eye for a maid. I like a pretty girlie with each pretty tune that's played. A pretty girl is like a melody that haunts you night and day. She will leave you and then come back again. A pretty girl is just like a pretty tune. She'll start upon a marathon and run around your brain. I simply can't resist because I find she's on my mind. And I'm alone with a sky of romance above. Alone on a night that was made for love. There'll be music in my heart, I know, the day she comes along. The one I love is coming along someday, and I'll have none except the one I love. Little senorita, where have you been? There's a song in the air, but the fair senorita doesn't seem to care for the song in the air. So try as she may, in her voice there's a flaw, and all that the lady can say. There's a song in the air, but the fair senorita doesn't seem to care. Senorita, don't be sweet and not so sweet as a mosquito, but so sweet like my Chiquita, you're the one for me.